Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Joseph Romano Sports Complex, probably better known around town as the Spring and Maple Complex here in Vineland. For the first half of a Millville Vineland doubleheader in high school soccer, we're starting here with the boys' teams, Fighting Clan hosting Millville for the first time these two teams meeting this season. Fighting Clan struggling a little bit coming into this game, 1-4 on the season. But certainly some good players and some returning players from last year. Fighting Clan looking to turn things around at this game and try to make a push for the playoffs in the next few weeks. Millville comes into the game with a record of 3-2. Both of these teams competing in the Cape Atlantic League American Conference, and always a little bit of extra intensity when they meet on the field. Two teams just listened to the ground rules from the referee. Captains met. And we're going to be getting underway here in just a couple of minutes, making sure you guys know you are watching VPS Broadcasting, and I am Mike Schneider. This game is part of an annual tradition between the Vineland and Millville soccer programs. They play their two contests during the regular season at night as a boy and girl doubleheader. The first of the two games always taking place around 5 o'clock as dusk sets in, and then the second game at approximately 7 o'clock under the lights. When these two teams meet at Millville later in the season, I believe that the boys and girls times will switch so that the girls game is first and that the boys play under the lights out in Millville. Millville in the blue jerseys, the orange letters, and Vineland in the white jerseys and red shorts. Fighting Clan will be pressing toward the goal on the left side of your screen for the first half. And then the two teams will swap after halftime. Try and give an idea here of the starting lineup as we get going. I see number 20 in front of me. That is senior Alejandro Mateus. See number 10. That is senior Ryan Cleveland. Now on the far side is number 6. That is sophomore Lance Sotero. Number 12 heading that one right there, Macon Hernandez. Number 7, Cameron Stahl, a junior. 11, Lucas Porterden is a junior. 13, Bobby Labriola is a senior. Fighting Clan taking over possession in the midfield here. We'll try and give those other players toward the back line a mention as we switch here. Number 18 is senior Pancho Matias Perez. Back there pursuing that and knocking it out is number 9, senior Gemil Tutu. Number 19 is senior Blaze Snyder. And it looks like we have in goal junior Kevin Villanueva. So Millville will have a throw here. Oh, Thunderbolts going to get that ball right in front of the net. Not able to get a strong shot off, though. Stahl able to get that away. Millville winning the 50-50 ball, and Vineland's going to try to get things going in the other direction. This is Cleveland. He's got two runners on the far side. Not able to find one of them, but does regain possession. And a nice flick on there from Mateus, and Vineland's going to have a cross coming through here, and Millville able to get it away. So a nice job on the counterattack for Vineland there, getting things going in the other direction. Some nice one-touch passing and creating a scoring threat there. Cleveland with the kick. That's going to short hop in front of the Millville keeper, Nate Goranson. Shots like that sometimes, that top spin and downward action and bouncing in front of the keeper can create some problems. Nice job by the Millville keeper there to prevent that one from getting away and giving the Fighting Clan a rebound opportunity. It's Millville trying to reset back in their zone. They're going to have a deep ball there looking for number 3, Ernie Gay, but it is well out of bounds. Throw here for Vineland. Stahl stepping in front there. He finds Cleveland. Cleveland not quite able to turn it around. Millville looking to counter now. And we have a man in behind the defense. Villanueva comes out to challenge and is able to stifle that opportunity. The Millville attacker there was not happy, looking for a foul call. I'm not sure whether or not he has a case. I was watching Villanueva come out to challenge that. Didn't look like he did anything. It's possible one of the defending Vineland players tripped him up a little bit, but the referees decide to let them play on. The Stahl here stepping in front for Vineland. He's going to chip that one over the head of the defense, but a little bit too far as Goranson comes out to get it under control. Sky-high punt from Goranson, and this is Gay trying to pressure the Vineland defense for Millville, but Tutu able to kick it away. Labriola finding Matthias over here on the near side. Through ball back to, that is Porterden. Porterden looking up the sideline for Sotero. Sotero not quite able to get to that one before it goes out. Vineland so far in the first couple of minutes of this half, as we're going to have a shot on the goal there, and he's able to make the save. Deep shot there from Vineland. Crowd over here on this side of the field likes the aggressive nature of the Vineland attack, and gotta say I sure do also. Fighting Clan also been able to, on a couple of different occasions here, string together several nice passes in a row and advance the ball up through the Millville defense quickly. It's Cleveland now coming toward the corner, trying to navigate his way through 2 Millville defenders. And as a third converges on him, he loses control of the ball. Deep ball in there for Millville. Gay coming on now to Matthias. He will pass back to Villanueva. Matthias finding Hernandez on the side here. Nice chip there into the corner looking for Gay. Millville attacker, but he's not able to keep it under control, and Vineland will have a throw coming back in the other direction. Matthias. It's Cleveland coming on now, challenging the Millville player there, not quite getting there in time. Coming up ahead there to Porterden looking back, looking for Cleveland on that one. Not able to get that through the Millville back line though. Pass up there from Matthias to Hernandez. Hernandez to Cleveland, who goes back to Hernandez as he's trying to go through. He looked, he was like held up there a little bit. No call from the referee. It looked like one of those Millville defenders had a handful of his jersey. Could have been my eyes playing tricks on me a little bit. I don't have a great angle there, but his forward momentum stopping kind of made it seem that way. And another throw here for Vineland. Out again on Millville. Throw from Snyder. Bounce to Terra. Here's Labriola getting it up through. Here's Porterton. Can he beat the Millville defender to the ball? He can, but not able to control it quite enough. Gay now pressuring the Vineland defense again. It almost looks as Matthias Perez stepping in front of Gay and kicking it out. Nice job there by the senior. It looks like a lot of Millville's plan is sort of just to send it deep down into the Vineland zone on Gay's side of the field and let him work. They've done that several times already. The throw in there, headed away by Hernandez. Porterton's going to send it back up for Vineland. Here comes Matthias to challenge the Millville defender, and not quite able to get there in time. Good hustle, though, there by the senior Alejandro Matthias. Hernandez heading to Cleveland and then heads to the middle to Bobby Labriola. Labriola pushing it up and sending it on the far side to Sotero. Sotero with the shot up high. And another well-executed attack there by the Fighting Clan. 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass shot. See here, Villanueva able to corral that. The Fighting Clan certainly does not look like a 1-4 team right now. And it should only continue. The Vineland's confidence be steadily rising each time they are able to make their way up through Millville so well and so to execute with really such precision as they did on that last one. Their confidence is only going to continue going up as we're going to have Millville there losing control out of the back line again. But as their confidence goes up, you'd have to think that they're just going to continue putting this kind of pressure on. And you'd like to think, if you're a Vineland fan, that the law of averages are going to come into play at some point, and one of these is going to find the back of the net. We're closing in on the 10-minute mark here of the first half. Vineland has pretty much controlled the vast majority of the action in the opening 10 minutes here. We are still scoreless, however, as Snyder coming up on a run. He's going to try to slow things down, and it is knocked out by Millville, and another throw coming for Vineland. That was Cleveland with the little drop off to Sotero. He goes up into the corner. Cleveland looking to turn things around. We'll see if he can find a cross in there. And Cleveland was tripped up over in the corner. Couldn't really see what happened. Porterton sending that one across. A header from Sotero. Doesn't find the net, but Cleveland does come up with the ball. I thought he kicked that off of the Millville goalie and out, but I guess not. But yet again, Vineland creating another scoring opportunity. Millville trying to get things going in the other direction now. Snyder sending it back up. This is Sotero, who loses out of bounds in a Millville throw. Throw it down into the corner. And out on Millville. Matthias Perez with the kick. And an errant pass there by Millville. Hernandez looking to flick up to Matthias, not quite able to get there. Good hustle by the Millville defender, but Vineland's going to get up. Porterton not quite able to control that one. And Snyder will kick that one out. Allow the Vineland defense to make its way back and regroup. Throw here from Millville. Into the box, Snyder heading it away. That was Stahl. Millville looking for another cross, but it only finds the back of a Vineland player. Stahl almost with a really nice side-footed flick up there to Cleveland, but a Millville player able to get in there. And another weak shot from Millville there, and Villanueva controlling it. Stahl up to Porterton. Porterton looking for the through ball there. And we don't have a Vineland attacker up, but kicked out by Millville and a throw coming for Vineland. Matthias trying to take a rip there, misfires a little bit, doesn't get enough on that one. That punt from Goranson, not able to find a teammate, but Vineland regaining possession anyway. This is Sotero going up through there to Stahl. Stahl sending it back up to Sotero again. Millville able to take possession though, and that is out on Millville. Throw here for Millville. And the throw only finds a white jersey. This is Snyder. He's looking to reverse field. Nice job, Matthias, running over that one, letting Hernandez get back to it, but Hernandez run off the ball by a Millville player. Hernandez dropping back again to Matthias Perez. Over to Tutu. Tutu looking for Cleveland right in the middle in front of the box. Cleveland now trying to turn. He is going to Cleveland nearly getting through those Millville defenders and was tripped up. Vineland sideline looking for a foul. That's going to definitely be a call. We have a frustrated Millville defender who threw a shoulder check into I think it was Cleveland that he hit. That just goes to show you the way Vineland has been playing so far in this first half. We're going to have a shot there on goal. But back to what I was saying so far in this first half, you have Millville coming in with a winning record against a 1-4 team, and there is no way they could have expected to be dominated so far the way they have, because Vineland has unquestionably looked like the better of these two teams. Hernandez stepping in front of that. He's got Matthias, who's going to get over to Porterton looking to turn. He was trying to squeeze that one through to Cleveland, not able to find him, but Matthias able to get in there. Labriola now over to Cleveland. We'll see if Cleveland can get this one. And he actually tripped over the... And we're going to have a call against Vine there. What happened, Cleveland actually tripped over the ball, and he sprung back up pretty quickly, but in the act of getting up, he was playing the ball from the ground, which is illegal. So an inadvertent illegal move, but probably by the rule book, the right call by the referee. And that's going to be well over the head of everyone. Villanueva coming out. Nice little punt over here to Matthias. Was looking for that header. Not able to go where he wanted it, but Cleveland makes his way to it anyway. Cleveland looking to get through the Millville defense. And Porterton with the hustle, getting through there. He's looking, pretty sure Porterton is a left-footed dominant kicker. He was going to be looking for that rip as he came across the box there. A little step-through move, finding Cleveland in front of the net. Cleveland takes a rip, but he slices that one off to the right. Really nice work there by the Fighting Clan. We have a call there against Vineland. Villanueva able to control that one. Millville now looking to try to get something going. And we have an injured Vineland player. That is Bobby Labriola. And he is up quick, limping a little bit. It looked like he may have gotten kicked in the knee. I don't think he twisted it or anything, so he came in there with a slide tackle on the ball, and I think he may have gotten kicked right on the kneecap, so hopefully he's able to return in a few minutes. I'm pretty sure he was on the ground, so we shouldn't have had any kind of like a twisting knee injury, but we'll keep an eye on that. Coming in for Labriola is number 15, freshman David Singer. drop ball here between Stahl and it looked like Millville's Josh Dion. Stahl wins it for Vineland. This is Sotero. He's looking for Cleveland up the far sideline. Cleveland stepping in front of the Millville defender. And Cleveland knocked that one out, but he was knocked out by the Millville defender, and the call against the Thunderbolts will give Vineland control. Want to see Vineland here remain confident, remain intense, remain aggressive, and remain focused. There's a far cross there. Looks like he got a little more on that one than he had intended. And good news for Vineland here as the senior Bobby Labriola trots back onto the field. Back to what I was saying a minute ago about Vineland's attitude. You hope it stays upbeat. You know, kids sometimes they're working hard, they're doing everything right, not quite able to finish. Can sometimes get a little frustrating, but they really have been controlling the action here. So hopefully they just stay focused and keep at it. Stahl letting that one go through. Here's Porter, and he's going to have Cleveland. We'll see if he can get that one through. There it is, Cleveland. Labriola coming up here. He's not quite able to get there, but a little bit of recovery speed by the senior and knocked out by Millville. A Vineland throw. Villanueva controlling that one again. No rebound opportunities for the Thunderbolts so far. Snyder up the sideline to Sotero. Sotero with the flick. He finds Labriola. Labriola sending it down into the corner. Cleveland making a run for it. Not quite able to get there before Millville keeper Nate Garrison comes out to reel it in. Stahl able to maintain control there against the challenge. Back to Snyder, sends it back up to Stahl. Stahl looking up the sideline for Sotero, but loses it out of bounds. So Labriola sending it back over the middle. This is, Porterden. Nice defensive play there by Millville. Porterden was right on that, but the Millville defender was able to step right in front of him. Nice job there all around. Good pass by, I think that was Labriola. Good receiving of the pass by Porterden, and then a nice defensive play by Millville to end the threat. Vineland throw coming up. That one sent down into the corner, intended for Gay, but too much on it. We'll see here how hard Millville has to work to even get the ball down into the area of the Vineland box. Looks like the referee is giving Matthias a little bit of a warning about his slide tackles. Not that they are dirty by any means, but possibly a little bit dangerous. That's sent up. Millville looking for a counter here. Tutu able to step in front and take that one away, and kicked out by Matthias Perez. Good job for Vineland defending a counter attack there by the Thunderbolts. Throw coming here from Millville. It's 15, Caleb White, his throw. Controlled by Vineland and flicked out. This is now into the game, number 24, senior Ali Sivri. And Porterton finding Matthias up here. Matthias sending it deep down into the corner. Here comes Sivri. And the Millville keeper is now out of the net. He lost control. It is just wide of the far post. So we have a little bit of a scuffle down here that I don't know if any of the referees saw what happened, and quite frankly, I'm not totally confident that I saw what happened, but it looked almost like as the pursuit for the ball was going on toward the far corner, Sivri was coming across the field to try to be available for a cross, and it looked like Goranson may have just dove and taken him out. I'm not totally sure. But another really good scoring opportunity for Vineland. That was an incredibly difficult angle for Sivri to try to take that shot. I mean, there would have had to be some serious bend and accuracy on that for it to go in. But another scoring opportunity for Vineland, and a good one, catching the Millville keeper out of the net. And that's happening because Vineland is able to beat the Millville defense. If the Millville defense is not getting beat like that, there's no reason for the keeper to come out of the net. So these scoring opportunities are more a result of the pressure that Vineland is applying. And they're applying that pressure because they have been very precise in their execution of the attack. I have been really impressed so far with their ability to pass accurately in traffic. And a good number of those. Nice steal there from Matthias as Vineland looking for the counter. He's going to send that one deep into the corner for Sivri, but Sivri's not going to be able to beat Zach Ivanos to the ball in the corner. Back to what I was saying with the accuracy of those passes. A lot of those passes were one-touch passes also, which really requires a lot of skill. I mean, the player needs to know what he wants to do with the ball before it gets to him, and then to do it on the first touch without settling first, and to do it accurately with all that traffic around is extremely difficult, and Vineland has done a nice job of that consistently so far in the first half. Going to have another over the back call there against Vineland. We are still scoreless here in the first half. My clock is showing 9 minutes left. It's probably a little bit more than that. We had stoppages for the Labriola injury, and then there were one or two other small stoppages, but we've got to be somewhere in that 10 to 12 minute maximum left in the half. Ivanos with the free kick here. He's going to be looking for that cross, and that is pretty well placed, but Vineland able to get a head on it. Millville able to get a loping header, and Villanueva doing a nice job staying concentrated on the ball and getting a hand on it to tap it up over the crossbar. So a nice save by the junior. But Vineland not out of the woods yet. Got to stay focused here on defense. A corner coming up for Millville. There is the corner, well placed, but Vineland able to get a head on it. Another rebound opportunity coming here for the Thunderbolts, but kicked away by Vineland. So a nice job by the Fighting Clan defending that corner. deep throw coming in there from Millville. And Porterden's going to just kick that away. Labriola. And he's going to be tripped up. So Labriola really pressing on there, and he is tripped up. So Vineland will have an opportunity coming now as well. I was just about to say, you almost wonder if Vineland's going to not really try to send this one down. They don't have a whole lot of height there. Now they're looking for a Millville counter, and that's going to be chipped up in front. Snyder hustling back. He's able to get there. Villanueva comes out as well, and Vineland is able to send that one away. And not even just away, Sotero is able to keep that one in. Labriola takes a bit of a bump there as he is pursuing that ball and knocked out by the... Oh, we're going to have that one off of Millville, and the throw coming here for Vineland. Porterden was looking to reverse field there. This is Singer back in the game. He's going to step in front. He's looking for Matthias. A nice pass there. We'll see what Matthias can do. He's coming across the field. He goes to reverse it and sends it. Oh, he was looking for Singer on a run. Millville able to step in front and knock it away. And what a nice hustle play there by Hernandez. Able to keep it in, keep Vineland possession, and send it back down into the Millville half. My clock showing 5 minutes. So we are definitely under 10 now. I may be a little closer than I even think. And Snyder, nice job there to make up some ground on the Millville attacker. And that one headed right into the waiting arms of Villanueva. Those are really the only times that Vineland has been in any kind of danger so far, is on those the high crosses, the one corner kick opportunity, and some of those longer throws, because they are at a height disadvantage, it looks like, against some of the Millville players. But aside from those few opportunities, Vineland has really not been in too much danger at all in this first half. We're going to have that one headed away by Sotero. Millville does step up, trying to make a press here, and we're going to have a trip up there called against Vineland. This will be, looks like maybe number 6, Jeremy Donnelly, taking this kick for Millville. And Matthias Perez, I see, is limping down toward the Vineland end line, and he's trying to walk it off. Oh, he was walking himself off the field, it looks. And Vineland's going to have to bring in looks like Sivry is returning to the game. And that's going to be headed down into the corner by Caleb White from Millville, flicked back. But Villanueva is going to come and gain control. He'll pass forward to Snyder. Snyder bringing it up toward midfield. He passes up to Sotero. Sotero into the far corner looking for Labriola, but Millville able to. Two players, Labriola and the Millville player, got tangled up and both took a tumble there. I think Labriola did initiate that contact, so the Thunderbolts will take possession. Tutu gets ahead on that one. Millville will be looking for a shot here. So it looks like we had a bit of an obstruction called there against Vineland. Singer, I think it was Singer, was making a play on the ball, but he did kind of impede Price's progress. Probably could have let that one go or made the call. It's probably one of those sort of 50-50 decisions for the referee. So Millville gotten themselves a few opportunities here looking for the header, but that cross is going to be too deep and it's out of bounds. So Vineland doing a nice job, I have to say, also staying focused on these scoring opportunities for Millville. You know, you're spending a lot of time focusing on that attack, and it can be a little bit conducive to falling asleep when you fall back on the defensive end, or you know, to a counterattack or something. But Vineland has done a really nice job of staying focused and not really letting Millville capitalize on any of their scoring opportunities. Hope that's going to be a dangerous kick against Tutu. And a little pushing and shoving down there. There was Tutu and Gay. So another kick coming here from Millville. My timer just went off, so we are definitely approaching the final few minutes here of the first half. We are still scoreless between Vineland and Millville. So Cleveland was taking a little bit of a break. He just re-entered the game for Stahl. Nice move there by Vineland coach Paul Myers, getting a little bit more size into the game. And we're going to have a flick opportunity there and we're having a corner kick coming up here. So that was actually off of a Vineland player. Corner coming here from Millville. And that is the end of the first half, and a really well-played first half by Vineland here. Some really nice passing in traffic, one-touch passing, some good defense, good possessing of the ball in the midfield. No goals to show for it yet, but if Vineland keeps at it and keeps pressuring the Thunderbolts the way they are, definitely a good chance to get one in the second half. You're watching VPS Broadcasting, and we'll be right back with the second half in just a little bit. Welcome back to VPS Broadcasting. I'm Mike Schneider. We're getting set to bring you here the second half of the first half of our doubleheader here between Millville and Vineland soccer teams. The boys are currently getting ready to begin their second half. We were scoreless in the first 40 minutes, though Vineland did show an impressive ability to pass with precision and traffic and create some real good scoring opportunities. And on the other hand, did a real nice job of defending the few Millville counterattacks and a number of Millville set pieces toward the latter stages of the first half. Vineland did a really good job defending those. So I would have to expect that Vineland coach Paul Myers was happy with his team's performance in the first half. Probably talked to them about continuing the intensity and the hustle and the focus that they had in the first half, and maybe helping them figure out how to clean up their finishing a little bit, and see if they can capitalize on those opportunities in the second half. See, now the two teams have switched sides. Vineland will be going from left to right, and Millville from right to left. Vineland will start with possession. And this is Lucas Porterden looking for Sotero off of a Millville player, and a throw here for Vineland. Snyder is going to get set. He'll drop back to Tutu. Tutu is going to try to send that one into the middle, but it was volleyed away by a Millville defender. Another throw here for Vineland. Sotero will be taking the throw. Sotero, a sophomore, has been very active so far in the first half. This is Stahl looking to try to turn that one around, but taken away by Millville. And well, that time, that was a pretty rough call there for Vineland, as Treshawn Stevenson tripped over the ball, and the referee appeared to think that Stahl pushed him down. Stahl actually fell a little bit on top of him because Stahl tripped over him when he tripped, but the call goes against Vineland, and the Fighting Clan will have to try and rebound. Labriola coming up and heading that one away into the foot of Caleb White, but Porterden goes over and takes it away and turns it upfield. This is Matthias in pursuit. It is kicked right into Ryan Cleveland. Cleveland looking to get through the Millville defense. He does, but not quite able to get possession of the ball back before Nate Goranson can come out and corral it for the Thunderbolts. So again, just a minute or so into the second half, Vineland able to create another scoring opportunity, this time on a counterattack. I'm sorry, actually that was and now it looks like we're gonna have and it looks to me now like the referees may be calling the second half extremely tight. They let them play a little bit in the first half. Things got a little bit chippy. So it's probably good that I mean, it's definitely good that they're trying to get control of the game, but they have to be careful not to literally control the game. Another call against the Fighting Clan there. Still scoreless here in the opening minutes of the second half. The soccer game between Vineland and Millville. Ivanos is kicked deep into the Vineland half, but the Fighting Clan able to get rid of it. This is going to be Stahl. And that's volleyed away by Millville's Aiden Staples. And Vineland will have a throw. Be Hernandez taking the throw for the Fighting Clan. Stahl heading it back toward the middle of the field. It's Millville's John Beck coming over, and that's going to be sent into the box, right to Villanueva with no blue shirts around him. The stall with the flick, just out of the reach of Cleveland. Looked like Gay might have tried to sell a fall there. Tutu with the header. This is Sotero with a nice little flick there to Porter, and Porter's going to try to, thought he was going to try to push up. He's reversing back to the midfield, finding Cleveland. Cleveland looked to take a shot. But misses wide to the left. Snyder losing control of that one. Gay sending it up into the corner to number 10, John Beck for the Thunderbolts. Beck losing it to Tutu, but I think that is going to go out of the back line against Vineland, and Millville will have a corner kick. So a set piece coming up here for the Fighting Clan. They did a really nice job defending these in the first half. Got to continue now. They are definitely at a disadvantage in the height department. Nice job there by Sotero. Millville able to regroup it here. Nice job by Labrioli to get over there in front of the, and that was number 8 from Millville, Matt Price, because he was looking for a shot. And that's a dangerous place to have them take a shot. So a good job by the Vineland senior taking away the opportunity. But another call against Vineland here. And I think, are we gonna have, I thought the referee was gonna issue a card. I don't even really know what happened. But we're gonna have another set here for the Thunderbolts. And it is going to be a kick off of a Vineland player and out, so another corner kick coming for the Thunderbolts. More and more of these set-piece opportunities for Millville. Dangerous territory for the Fighting Clan. Not a very good cross for the Thunderbolts. We'll see if Vineland is able to. And Caleb White there trying for a volley and kicks it out. So we had a injured Millville player. It was may have been, I think that might be number 8, Matt Price. Not sure what happened to him. goes to turn that one, drops off to Porterden. Porterden's got some. Oh, I thought Porterden had Sotero on the through ball over on the near side. Went the other direction. Did create himself a shot opportunity. Hope Sotero not happy there. I don't know that Porterden saw him because Sotero was letting him know that he was over there on that run, and Porterden, his reaction tells me he didn't see him. He didn't look to be overly defensive or, you know, kind of a leave me alone type thing. And that happens. I mean, it's a lot easier for us to see those plays develop when we're able to see the whole field than it is for the players with all that traffic. And still did create himself a shot opportunity, so it wasn't like it was a total loss there. As Millville looking for an opportunity here, they're going to have that's going to be off on Vineland.
From all the way down here. That was that way. Oh.
Headed away there by Tutu. And headed away again. Oh, Millville looking for a shot there. And we're gonna have, might have been a handball. Either way, call against Millville. Vineland retaking possession. An errant pass there from Staples. Porterden able to keep that one in. And a attempted one-touch pass there from Millville right to Labriola, but Millville able to get that one away. And now they're looking for the counterattack. Tutu getting in front of Gay. So I'm not real sure. I mean, the referee, Vineland regains possession, starts working their way back up the field, and then play is stopped and the ball sent back. Not real sure what that call was or why the delay. But Vineland are going to have to get back to work. That headed out by Millville, so a throw here. And we're going to have a substitution. It looks like number 14, Dennis McGuire, coming on, and Cleveland going to go take a break. And that's going to be a push there on Staples, leaning on the back of Stahl. Good job by Stahl there to get position on the bigger Staples. So a set kick coming here for Vineland. Can they turn the tables? Maybe put a header of their own in the back of the net. Matthias Perez will take it. There's the cross deep toward the far post. Vineland not able to get a head on it, but crossed right back toward the middle. One-time volley on the one-time shot by Porterden. And sliced again. Really good idea there. Had a clean look at the net. Knew that the only way to get a shot off was by volleying it on a one-touch. Not able to find the back of the net, though. But again, gotta love the aggressiveness by the Fighting Clan. Snyder not able to keep that one in. And a throw for Millville. And Porterden getting control. Was looking for Stahl, but couldn't get it there. Tutu recovering and kicking it out. So Millville not able to get the counterattack going. Another good job there by Villanueva, pulling a high shot down off the crossbar. Stahl was looking to drop that to Sotero, but I think Sotero, they were on different pages there. 2-2 heads up to Labriola. Labriola the flick. This is Porter, and he's going to kick it ahead. A little bit too much on it, but again, the idea there. Really, really like the way Vineland passes. Here's Porter in now. He's going to have, let's see if he sees Sotero this time. This time he's going to go. That would have been a much more difficult pass to make than the first time when we said that he missed him. He didn't have nearly the same kind of angle this time, so nothing wrong with taking a shot there. And a throw coming up for Millville. Labriola taking possession, bringing it up across midfield through several Millville defenders. We'll see if he can get it going now. He's going to have a through ball there to Porter, not quite able to beat Gorrington to the ball. This is going to be Stahl. Dropped it to Porterton, who was looking for Hernandez on a run down the far sideline. Misfiring on the pass a little bit. But again, you can see the way the Vineland attack develops. They've been moving really well. Here's Porterton. There, that time he's looking for Sotero, but Staples able to head it away. Stahl stepping around a Millville defender, taking a shot on net, and it is just over the crossbar. Another really fantastic scoring opportunity with the Fighting Clan as Cameron Stahl takes a rip from maybe 5-6 yards outside the box and just over the crossbar. Again, the aggressiveness. Vineland's going to try and get it going again. That was, McGuire was looking to send that one down for Stahl, but too much on it. And 2-2 heading that one away. Millville trying to back in. Matthias Perez stepping in and taking control of that ball, and he's going to send it up the far sideline. We'll see if Stahl can keep it in, and he cannot. So a throw coming here for Millville. A lot of traffic over there on the far sideline. Gay not able to navigate through it, but it is out on Vineland, so Millville will have another throw coming. Throw there for the Thunderbolts. Kicked off of Vineland and out, so another throw. Be Caleb White with the throw for Millville. And we're having a substitution for the Thunderbolts. Coming onto the field is number 6, Jeremy Donnelly, coming off number 7, Jeffrey Dash. So a throw there for Millville. They got a header on, and we're going to be here. There's going to be a shot on goal there for Millville, and it is just wide. So Vineland dodging a bullet there. That was the first time this game Vineland was not able to clear on a cross like that. Luckily, Millville not able to capitalize. No harm, no foul for the Fighting Clan. We'll even get it going. Little flick there from McGuire. Not able to find a teammate, but he does regain possession. He's going to step back and still taking it, still possessing the ball, dropping off to Porter. A nice job there in traffic. Porter with the cross. McGuire looking for the shot, and it is not. It is going to be saved.
Number 6, go for the ball. Let's go, boys.
So really, really outstanding execution there by Vineland. Looked to me like McGuire got tangled up a little bit there as he was making that final run. Not sure if he was grabbed or if he just got tangled up with the feet of the Millville defender, but his progress was impeded a little bit. But still, the passing there just really outstanding. McGuire coming back off and Cleveland returning. And a call there against Millville. That was Staples on Stahl's back again. And we'll see here, we're going to have a, looks like Stahl is going to take the set piece here. Sending it in nicely. Vineland not able to get a head on it. Millville kicks it away. Tutu stepping in front of Gay, though, trying to keep the pressure on and sends it back down into the box, but nobody there for Vineland. So Millville's going to try to get things going back in the other direction with Vineland's defense forward, but they're not going to be able to maintain possession of the ball. Vineland looking for a counter. Snyder's going to step to there. Sotero taking it up, and he's going to look to send it in the middle to Porterden. Porterden, it was just a bit ahead of him, but he regains possession to Matthias, and here is Stahl looking for the kick, and there from Cleveland, and it's in! Nothing lead about midway through the second half. The Vineland side of the field over here is fired up. Really, really outstanding job, Vineland, as we have been saying the entire game, continuing to work, continuing to pass well in traffic, create scoring opportunities, and patiently. I mean, the way they navigate their way up through the defense, short, easy passes, requires a lot of patience as well, and the patience here paying off for the Fighting Clan as they take a 1-0 lead. Tutu stepping in front there on Gay. Gay getting a shot off and a nice save there by Villanueva. Labriola challenging. Staples able to keep it in, but not before Vineland can get over there and kick it out. And it actually is out on Millville, so a throw here for Vineland. And they're going to play on there. That was incidental contact. Cleveland was trying to make a run, and Ivanos getting over to kick it out from Millville. Good no call there by the referee. Both players making a play for the ball, get tangled up, the Millville player goes down. Sotero dropped the throw to Snyder. Snyder looking for the cross. Porterton looking for a bit of a flick back there. And here is in the corner looking for a cross there. That was Matthias. Didn't get quite enough on it. Labriola. And I'm really not sure how that call goes against Labriola. I mean, if anything, the Millville defender was impeding Labriola's progress down the field.
Come on, play it. Thank you.
And Tutu. Here's Porter going to send it up. We'll see if Tutu can. Too much body by Millville's Billy Mulbayer. And another call against the Thunderbolts.
Good job, Tutu. Let's get ahead on this.
Cleveland with a low cross. Porterton letting it go through. A misfire there, though, by Millville, and Labriola looking for stall. Hernandez going to try to keep the pressure on. And they're chipped in by Matthias Perez. And he's going to, he was looking to drop that one off to Snyder, but he found Millville's Gay. But Tutu gets over and kicks it away. And a cross there. Call there against Millville. Oh, they were going to have a nice ball up there. Stahl was onside too. He's going to have a corner kick coming for Vineland. Couldn't quite get a shot off there, but patiently letting the Millville guy knock it out. And a corner here for Vineland. This side of the field, they will let the left-footed Porterton take the corner. He can get that bend from the left side. This is a good chance here for Vineland. Sun in the Millville goalie's eyes. And Millville able to get that one away. And Labriola taking a rip. Missing high and wide, but liked the idea. We're starting to approach the late stages of the second half here. Vineland leading Millville 1-0. Been pressuring the Thunderbolts the entire game, and finally some nifty passing and a good finish from Ryan Cleveland gave the Fighting Clan the 1-0 lead. Cleveland with possession here, looking for the sideline. We'll see if he can get it turned back. I think we're going to have a card now issued to Ivanos. And that was just pure frustration. Yeah, that looked like pure frustration there. Ivanos first sort of body checked Cleveland to the ground, and then when Cleveland didn't get up as quickly as he wanted him to, he decided he would try to move him himself, and that earned him the card. And I think that was out on Millville too, so we're going to have a throw here for Vineland. And we are set to resume action here. Can't see who's making this throw for Vineland. It might be Hernandez. Pretty sure it was. And we're going to have a corner coming up here for Vineland. It's like Cleveland will be taking the corner for the Fighting Clan. And he'll just drop it off to Matthias Perez, and he'll look for the cross. It's a high cross. Vineland getting ahead on it, and Millville was able to come up with it on the back line. It looked like it was just rolling free, but I think we were just obstructed from seeing that a Millville player possessed the ball. With Vineland, another throw, poured it in, and sent deep. Matthias Perez and Tutu are back. Villanueva passing up to Tutu.
Get it outside. Get it outside. There you go.
This is Matthias on the far sideline. It's out on him. We'll have a throw for Millville. Looks like Sivry getting set to return for the Fighting Clan. Thought Sivry was getting set to return for the Fighting Clan. Not yet, though. Hernandez with the header up finds Cleveland.
Follow it up. Help him out.
And that's going to be out on Millville. Looked like the Vineland coaching staff was trying to get the referee's attention to make that substitution. So 5 minutes left, Vineland leading Millville 1-0.
Come on, Vineland, you need to press and you need to control.
.5:06 left in the game. Referee just announced. So a throw here from Sotero over the head of Sivry and kicked forward by Ivanos, but it is taken possession here by Porterton. Porterton looking for a shot, and he gets it on net. The save made by Goranson. But a good job for Porterton, kind of moving left in front of the goalie and then kicking back into the other direction, making him move laterally for that save. Oh, a nice little back bounce there for Vineland, catching a lucky bounce there. Hernandez stepping through between two defenders with the shot, and it is saved by Goranson, but out. Really nice work there by Macon Hernandez, the Vineland junior. Beautiful stepping between two Millville defenders and getting a shot on goal. The save made, but another corner coming here for Vineland. Love that Vineland is continuing to press here too with a lead. Would hate to see them drop everybody back. Just continuing to do what's gotten them here. The cross there by Porterton, the header on net. Nice job by Hernandez to get up there. And that downward header, that hop, much more difficult to defend than a straight on. Snyder's going to kick that one away.
to stay strong now. 3 minutes or so. Come on, clear.
Headed by Sotero, and then Vineland trying to clear it still. They are able to get it up to the midfield, and
Clear.
Snyder heads it away.
Hey, Whip. Come on, let's get back, Bonner. Let's get back.
I think Snyder is injured. He was asking for a substitute. And he's going down now. Not sure anybody sees him yet. He went down several times and popped back up during the last few seconds of play there.
Come on. Do something. Carry him if you got it. Drag him.
Sounds like some of the Millville people think this is a show, but as I said, he was starting to. He went down a couple times during that play, so I doubt that he was thinking to start selling an injury or sell a fake injury while his team was still defending the ball. So Vineland athletic training staff going over and taking a look at him. I think it's probably an ankle. That's what it looked like when he went down the first two times. So Snyder being helped off the field by Vineland's athletic training staff. And we are going to have a substitution. I saw Sivry come onto the field. I don't think he's the substitution, though. We'll see who Vineland sent or sends in. Matthias Perez is out there. I believe he was on the field. Or maybe it's Cleveland, because I think Cleveland took a breather a few minutes ago, so maybe he has come back into the game for Snyder. So Vineland will start with possession. We're in the final minutes of this rivalry contest. Vineland leading 1-0, and has by far looked like the superior team this entire game. So we certainly would very much like to see them close this out. Matthias Perez going to send that one down into the Millville side. Sotero thought about going up. Sivry battling for position, and he'll send it to the far side to Matthias. Matthias dropping back to Hernandez, so a really nice job there by Vineland. That's Porter, and with the little flick up to Matthias, and it's actually out on Millville's Caleb White. Oh no, so a throw there for Vineland. And Hernandez is going to look to make something happen. Again, he finds the cross. Sivry dropped it back, and now Goranson comes out of the net. He's going to be forced to kick it out. Coming all the way out of the box. So Vineland almost, that's going to be a, So Millville, or Vineland, asking for a. Yeah, that was a. Vineland was looking for a push call there on number 18, Aiden Staples, and they got it. And Cleveland dropping it back to Porterton. And we're going to have a corner kick coming up here for Vineland.
Give him something. Present yourself.
So a little bit of pushing and shoving there.
Drop, drop, drop. Drop and turn, drop and turn. Drop and turn. That's all right, he loves him.
And Matthias Perez going to head that one back to 2-2-2 to head to looking for Hernandez, but it's out. And that's going to be out on Millville. Oh, no, a push on Millville. Cleveland with the header back. White trip, Sivery pushing down the far sideline, drops it back to Matthias. Two stepping ahead. Cleveland to Stahl. Another call here against Millville.
Play to the empty corner. Shoot this corner, let's go.
Matthias Perez taking a rip there from that kick. Goranson making the save. There's the punt. It's going to be over the head of Millville doesn't like that call, but Stevenson was very much up over the back of one of the Vineland players there. We've got to be very, very close to the final whistle here. Stahl coming up the near sideline, and he's going to kick it out. Cleveland heading it forward. Porterton. Send it back down on the far sideline toward the corner. Matthias continuing to work, though. Millville's going to regain possession.
Come on, get up. Pull your sock up. Let's go.
And Labriolo just kicked that one away. But Vineland. So a throw here for the Fighting Clan. And we're going to have another corner here for Vineland. Cleveland will be taking the corner for Vineland.
Why'd you do that? Goalie!
And there is the final whistle. Vineland with a very solid all-around 1-0 victory over rival Millville. As we said during most of the game, the Fighting Clan really outplayed Millville, it seemed to me anyway, in just about every aspect of the game. Really solid performance for the Fighting Clan, pushing their record to 2-4 on the season. Millville will drop to 3-3 on the season. We're going to take a short break, and in about 20 minutes we have the second half of our doubleheader coming up as the Vineland girls will host Millville on this same field. I'm Mike Schneider with VPS Broadcasting, and we'll be back.